hold on, before I continue on, I will just let you know that this video will contain spoilers on TATINOF. Yes, I researched on what happens in TATINOF. What? I was curious. I'm bored. Everyone's having fun and I'm not. I want to know what's going on. I want to know what I'm going to be expecting. Sup, lovely people, Kitty J here, and yes, I have a haircut. Yes, I now look like this, and yes, I'll be going to TATINOF with this haircut. Reason being, because my mom wants me to have a haircut, because I have so much hair fall. When I was asking the person who cuts my hair to give me the fringe look, I wasn't hoping that my head would look like a giant chestnut. So I'm gonna be stuck with this hairstyle for the next few months, so yay! Today, let's talk about TATINOF. Yes, the tour is on its way to Australia in just a few days and I'm so excited, and almost everyone in Australia is all excited, and New Zealand is still pissed off that Dan and Phil ain't happening, and the Philippines is now getting a bit jealous and trying to kill us with feels by saying, oh, did you know that TATINOF is happening in just a few days? But anyways, let's talk about TATINOF. Most specifically, our parents coming with us. Yes, this is for the people whose mom and dad and siblings and whoever, even their grandma, will be coming with you to TATINOF. And I know I'll have my parents coming with me to TATINOF because I accidentally bought 2 tickets during the pre-sale. So now I have 3 tickets. 1 VIP for me and 2 gold, which are like in the same row but separate. Oh well. I want to sell my tickets, but instead we just decided that my mom and my brother should come with me. So yeah, I'm gonna have parental supervision. Here's the thing, I just realized that there might be some things that my parents and my family will start questioning me when it comes to stuff that's happening after the tour, because all over Tumblr, people have been spoiling the lyrics of the song. There are like other things they talk about, like what happens in the show, pictures, and weird crap that happens. So today, let's talk about all the things that our parents will start questioning to us when it comes to the tour. So number 1, the song. Dan and Phil will be singing and dancing. Basically, someone leaked that during the UK tour. So I heard bits of the song and it sounded really good, but I didn't hear the whole song. And someone uploaded the full song, but you won't be able to hear much due to the screaming fangirls. But the song lyrics has been posted on Tumblr, and I read it and I'm like, okay, it's a good song for someone like me. For someone like me, because if your parents will be listening to that song, they're gonna be questioning a lot of the message of the song, especially this line saying, oh, the internet is great, oh, the internet is good. I couldn't do that. Something around those lines, and I'm gonna be like, I can't wait till my mom comes to me after the tour and be like, hey, I don't think Dan and Phil are good role models because I think they're promoting you being addicted to the internet. And then I'm gonna be like, Mom, Dan and Phil met because of the internet. That's who they are. It's their branding and stuff like that. I only read the lyrics, but I will be hearing the whole song when I'm going to watch the tour, and I have a weird feeling that it'll be really, really cringeworthy that my parents and my brother and my mom, they're gonna be like asking me, why the hell am I listening to these guys? Why is an 18-year-old still watching Dan and Phil when their song is basically so cringeworthy that it's like something a 12-year-old will listen to? Number 2, being the only 18-year-old, or basically just being like the few minority who's grown up. Basically what this is that I'm gonna be freaking old. I'm like gonna be the old one there. I know there's gonna be like people who are like 20 or 19 or 22 who watches Dan and Phil and will be going, but 18 who will be arriving there like an hour early for VIP. Plus, my parents and my brother, they're gonna be sitting at the back at the gold seat area, and then they're gonna be looking at the crowd, and I can bet that in their minds they're gonna be like, oh, why the hell is our daughter associating herself with these kids? She's supposed to be 18, mature. She has to have a boyfriend even though we don't allow her, but I want her to be mature. And then they're gonna look at me being all happy, and not to mention, I'm gonna be recording stuff because I'm gonna be vlogging the tour. Not to mention, I'm gonna be using the tour as for my journalism assignment. So basically what's gonna happen is they're gonna see me recording wearing the lion beanie and all that, and being so childish that they're gonna be so ashamed of me for being a freaking kid. I really want to grow up, but let's be real, there's no way in hell I'm gonna be mature. I'm still gonna be a kid at heart. Number 3, meeting Dan and Phil, or in this case when they see them on stage. My family family is still in a love-hate relationship when it comes to Dan and Phil. Like, they know I'm a huge fan. Like, they know I would buy the merch that I will not stop talking about it. It's normal. I'm a fangirl. I posted in vlogs. It's my most popular video, so they have to accept that I'm gonna be a giant YouTuber who loves Dan and Phil or something. But I have a weird feeling they're gonna start questioning who Dan and Phil is in general once they start watching the tour, because in the tour, Dan and Phil will be doing really weird stuff. Like, there's gonna be a lot of stuff, and according to Twitter, there's gonna be a fan fiction reenactment where they're gonna do fan fiction in real life, and it's gonna be so freaking weird. And I know we're all gonna be like, oh my god, they're doing it! They're doing it! Draw me like one of your French naked ladies, Dan! I don't know, that's what I heard. But that's for me. It's gonna be like all cheery and yelly, but for my family who's gonna be watching with me, they're gonna be like, why the fuck is our daughter watching these people? They're a giant man child. Oh my god. It's gonna be so weird. They're not gonna understand the Dan and Phil aesthetic. Like, they don't know anything much. They only know what they see, but they can't analyze what they're seeing because they don't understand what the fandom is. Meanwhile, I kinda do, because I've been exposed for like, I don't know, 2 years by now. Holy crap, I've been in the fandom for 2 years. I sold my soul to Dan and Phil for 2 years. This is freaking scary, but cool at the same time. And finally, number 4, the online friends. I'm gonna be meeting a few online friends during the tour, I hope, because I have a weird feeling they all transferred to the Monday show. Even though I meet my online friends or whatever, my parents are gonna be questioning about it, because they're gonna be like, why the hell is our daughter hanging out with kids who are in high school? Our daughter's in university, she's doing something with her life, but no, she's wasting it just to be with kids she doesn't know, and she wants to make a film with them. Oh, we can't have her as a daughter. We need her out of the family. She's too immature. She can't be the one who will like carry on the family name. Yeah, so basically my family are gonna be questioning a lot of things about what I do in the fandom, who Dan and Phil are, what the tour is about, and the messages that Dan and Phil will be setting out during the tour, because they don't understand what the fandom is. Like, they could try, but they're gonna be like, I still don't get it, but who cares? If you're happy, we're happy. But this is just me watching the videos. This is different to me watching them live, paying 200, no, not 200, that was for the VIP, $400 just to see them in real life. I'm just really afraid to see their reaction, yet quite intrigued. Like, a tiny part of me is intrigued, but the rest is like full on afraid to let them down or something, because it's like, because to them, I have a weird feeling they're gonna see Dan and Phil as me worshipping giant man-childs who are telling everyone, like their millions and millions of subscribers, to waste their time on the internet, because that's basically the message. Everything is better on the internet. So yeah, TATINOF. Tell me, are your parents coming with you to the tour? Want them to hang out with my parents, or basically my mom and my brother? If you guys are in the group chat, please let me know if you're going to the Tuesday show with me. And I wonder if I will be able to interview as many people as I can. I wonder if Martin will be there as well. Oh crap, my parents are gonna be questioning why am I talking to the guy in the stop where they don't, and they're gonna be like, how do you know that's Phil's brother? He said so on Twitter. It's gonna be like so confusing for them, and it's gonna be hard for me to explain. So my name is Kitty out, and see you guys next time. Ciao. Oh, and by the way, I'm not doing Vita. I just have too much stuff for university that I can't do Vita. I don't think I'll be able to do Vita once I graduate, so, oh well.